Well, you might have got this one.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
I don't know what it is, dude. You like all that high-powered teams and stuff. You can't pull somebody out of the gutter.
Buying time to his left. The ball comes out.
Oh!
I'll take it right back.
Yeah, you will.
Good vision, navigated the open field, got good chunk yardage. At that point,
nice play.
Coming, though, just step out of bounds.
No, I don't know. I've never played with the Jags.
To just try and get an extra yard or two.
They'll start on the ground. ETN. Yeah, boy, this
dude, I would try to pull them out of the gutter and do something with them. Oh, yeah.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Everybody can play with Kansas City, the Eagles. Yeah!
Pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
What the fuck?
Picked off by Fabian Moreau. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football.
Go ahead and lop it up, Tad.
You mentioned earlier about spreading the ball around in this game.
You're right, bud. I ain't going to talk shit like you do.
The other uniform with 4 interceptions here in the first half, and several different
just remember,
guys have picked him off.
I still got to win another one.
Analyzing what's going wrong with him. Throwing the football.
But I think if a blowout happens, they should take over both games.
Well scouted, and they're taking it away at almost every turn.
So what's the blowout? 14 to nothing, or whatever scores to nothing?
Yeah, whatever scores to nothing, bud.
Up the middle with Barkley, and he'll go
Sadi's got to score.
26, following a gain of 6.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first.
Hey, did they fix your stuff yet?
Yeah, ain't nobody here. Well, they didn't fix the heat and all that. They're like, oh, well, it just takes a minute for it to defrost on the unit outside. I'm like, that doesn't make no sense.
No, there's something wrong with your unit in the house.
I was like, so you're sitting there telling me, dude, that the bill was
yeah,
a hefty chunk, like a hefty chunk? No, dude, I'm talking, it was a hefty chunk.
Oh, I know. Our electric bill when I was with my ex only ran about $200, and then during the winter last year it got jumped up to $1,500, and landlord expected us to pay for it all, and it was the fucking unit that was fucked up inside the house.
With work to do, they trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports.
No idea.
From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And no alley to be
I literally walked in the living room this morning, dude, and it was 63 degrees in the house.
That's warm.
Jaguars come to the line to
dude, it was cold, bud.
And right out of the gate, they face what you'd think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back.
Get that
boy didn't go nowhere that time. He didn't go nowhere.
Start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
To throw again on 2nd down, Lawrence completing it here to Marvin Jones.
I was looking at the wrong player.
Across the 35. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
1 motherfucking yard, really?
I didn't even think he got a yard, bud. Looked like he lost one.
He got swallowed up by Big Boy.
On 2nd and 9, Lawrence flush to his right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
The plan was clear.
Where do I want to go at?
By sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for it first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And it's going to be incomplete. The contact there.
I can go for it, right?
No.
Free, and it brings up 4th down. So coming up empty here to start the 3rd quarter.
No, this is fundamental football here, bud.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback.
Oh, yeah, everyone's like, hey, it's a fucking video game. Blah, blah, blah.
We know the pressure's on us.
What?
Try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sideline.
Dude, it bounced off his helmet. Dude, it bounced off his helmet.
I know there's no magnet in the ball, but sometimes for the fumble, after such a scramble, it sort of
you got that on live, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ball finds its way back to him.
Atone for his sin, and you know he's taking a deep sigh of relief right now. And some space.
Oh,
And he's
Oh, you almost had daylight.
30 before he's hit and dropped. 63
Fuck it, you're just gonna run it.
now on what was his
Who is?
carry of the ball
You
game.
is.
That's what you think.
On 1st and 10.
Keep
Well, I
thinking
know.
that, though. Oh, that's what you know. Okay, well, I'll try to prove you wrong here.
They'll go to Barkley again.
Told you.
They'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Just doing what you said, man. Trying to get your followers up there.
Options for what you want to do on second. You go right back to him and hope he explodes.
Saquon Barkley in the red.
Before throwing over the
Oh,
top.
that ain't good. He
The
about
run
dead.
got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Jones. Open target here, Darius Slayton. First target,
You've only thrown
first
2
catch,
passes
got a
for 10
first
yards,
down.
really?
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the play.
Is that what it is?
But oh so
Yeah, 2
effective.
passes for 10 yards.
Hey, that's 2 for 2 for 10 yards.
Now a toss right to Barkley. And he's out of bounds just before
hold them
the
pants.
stripe at the 49. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down.
I better not
run.
say
Two
that 'cause
for
they'll fuck
2
me.
with 10 yards. That's
That's all
crazy,
you
bud.
had.
Back to throw. Jones. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay.
3 for 3 for 20 now.
He's going to have another first
Hey,
down
bud.
as the tackle's made
Fundamental
at the
football.
Jaguars' 41-yard line.
Hey, throw them
Give him
50-50
10
balls.
yards there as his
That's
offense
definitely
is
not
on the roll.
happening.
This drive continues to plunge forward.
Unless I get your defense broke.
Barkley inside handoff.
That ain't happening.
5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run.
I know. That's why
Get back to the huddle and
it's
make
the
sure
Giants,
you
dude. They ain't got the quarterback for all that.
and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
From the 36, Jones escaping the pressure right. And he'll be forced out of bounds.
Oh, I was gonna hit you good.
So that'll be credited as a sack. It'll go as
A sack?
yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
So when the defense complains
Do
about
what?
having to do pursuit drills in the heat
It
of
was
training
2nd and
camp,
6 a while ago. You didn't go nowhere.
excellent pursuit.
How the hell they gonna credit that as a sack?
He ends up
I
trying
don't
to run
fucking
for it.
know.
Instead, he goes out of bounds and loses yardage. That goes down.
Bro,
as a
I ain't
sack
even sure
for
what
the
a catch
defense.
is anymore in the NFL.
I just showed you one right there.
That's complete.
Or not a
And he's
catch,
gonna
but a
have
touchdown.
another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars.
4 for 4 at 35 yards. That's amazing.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing. Because
Yeah, at
a lot
least you
of
ain't got
teams
4
with a two-score
picks.
lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost
Yeah, and
become
come back and
defensive
win,
with
huh?
their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack.
You score, I ain't winning.
Really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
You ain't winning this game anyway.
Big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
Looks to me like maybe there's
I
a
shoulda
little
went with
attrition
Miami.
setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going
That dog's like, where the fuck you going, Dad?
3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
God, they're dumb.
Who?
Dogs.
2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Barkley is into the end zone.
Are you
Touchdown,
fucking serious? He was
Giants.
down.
I heard you use the term put-away drive, and that right there seems like the definition of a put-away drive.
Yeah, it certainly just pops right up out of the book, doesn't it? Because up 2 scores already, just wanted to possess the football, keep converting and picking up first downs. And if the drive ends in 3 points, that's terrific. If it ends in a touchdown, fantastic.
extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 21-0.
Okay. Let's see how it is. We're just going to run up the score. Poor dear.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. At this point, partner, things looking pretty bleak. They still haven't scored here in the fourth quarter, facing the big deficit. Just what silver linings, what can they look to do here offensively?
You know, it's funny.
I'm playing to win, but I don't think it'll happen.
Season and kind of had this scenario, like what feels good to you and what feels good to your team. You're down big. You really have like one possession left, and you're trying to put points on the board that don't matter. But do they? And he told me they actually do matter. And in this situation, he's going to try and run the best offense he can run, have at least a little bit of confidence to take away from that
First
game.
down.
So right now, they're going to try their best to get something up on the board and not get shut out.
On first down, Lawrence. Quick slant caught by Kirk. On the move past the 40. Still going in.
Son of a bitch!
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Well, that's something you haven't had to talk about much this game. A nice big play right there. But this team, overall, they haven't done a whole lot offensively.
Well, they're still sitting on the goose egg. We talk about defenses.
Oh!
Get rid of that zero. Oh, he dropped it.
Oh, dude.
This one's gone. After the incomplete pass here now is second and 10. Now Lawrence. And he's got it. Touchdown, Jaguars. Zay Jones.
I scored.
16-yard touchdown. And the Jags are finally into the end zone here in this fourth quarter. So a little bit of a
in the fourth. Finally gets it in there.
2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Fuck you, Nick.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Motherfucker just messed me and say you suck at Madden.
On the plus side, still time here in this.
Really?
Maybe you start thinking about playing keep away.
Yeah, I'm up 2 games to nothing. Fuck you, Nick.
You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Here's a give to Barkley. And he takes this up right near the 45.
Yeah, run that ball. Run that ball. You scared to throw it deep.
7 yards rushing for
I ain't throwing it deep.
Touchdown runs to boot. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key.
Because you're scared.
Find out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to...
That's deep. That's deep. That's deep, bro.
I changed it up.
Let's go.
Lawrence Cager, 55 yards. And the Giants have pretty away here in the fourth
That was a
quarter.
good game. Good game.
The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go
Thank you.
for
Thank
2.
you.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And this will not
And he
be
dropped it.
returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game.
Ooh.
Self-inflicted wounds. They've had several
he hurt.
You would have to think that's going to be
he got rocked.
They're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
Something like that.
Absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40.
That was a good one.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And the Giants are going to take over a couple of yards shy.
I said changed up plays on that.
You have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche?
I told you, I can't play from behind hardly. I suck at that shit.
And he threw a 5th interception. I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally.
I'm going back to my Bengals after this.
All right. Oh, you're going back to the Bengals?
And fight another day because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
You gonna pick Kansas City, ain't you?
No, I'm gonna keep it interesting.
Get a couple and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna go with the best team on the game. You know what I'm saying?
They practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from.
Hey, you think Brady's done, or you think he's gonna play again?
Not for Tampa Bay.
Where do you think he's gonna go?
Dallas.
Think so? I figured he'd go to Oakland or LA Raiders.
A handoff to Barkley, and they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle, but give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2nd down, here's Barkley again. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. Call it an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity.
Fuck you! He said when you actually start being competitive, hit me up.
Oh, dude, that's dirty, bro.
You're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
He ain't no good either. I'll smash him.
5 yards. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable.
I know he can hear me.
Breathe a little easier on the
no, he's texting me. Or messaging me on Facebook.
That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey,
I have even found out how to make coaching adjustments on defense so much better now.
They can't score.
Who said that?
Nick. I said Tab said he'll smash you. Tell him don't want him to quit like MLB.
Never quit.
And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 147 yards rushing for him now as his sensational afternoon continues.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down,
and he will take it on in for a giant
I believe I'm
touchdown.
undefeated against you too, unless you count your lousy 1-minute quarters.
And the Giants up the lead to 4 scores.
I played him in 19 or 18 or something like that, and put it on 2-minute quarters, went down and scored, and then ran the ball at timeout.
And then 1 play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Where'd you go, buddy?
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Another penalty? Another penalty?
Take a piss.
Now for 5 yards further
he said
back,
it was
17-0
against the Yanks. Then somehow the game was uninstalled.
And that'll increase their lead to 20.
He has bad memories on that game.
He's got bad memories on Madden, too.
Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
We're evenly matched when I got a good team.
Line of the end zone for a touchback.
A good team.
Yeah, let's see if I can go for 6 picks.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall.
Yeah, I've seen your guys going in the middle of the field.
By big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jones.
Good game, good game.
So a victory here for the men in blue, the New York Giants. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that.